Now, earlier, one of our hot comments referred to the funding of the Shenzhou manned space program here in China, and the country's citizens can feel justifiably proud that they have now joined an exclusive club, once made up of only the USA and Russia, countries which can successfully carry out such advanced missions in space. However, it comes at some substantial cost to the national finances, of course, and just as Americans have long argued over the costs of their space program when poverty and healthcare problems still exist, some here in China, still a developing country after all, have also raised similar questions. How do people on the streets of Beijing feel about the Shenzhou space program? Our researcher Fanny Chen went out to ask.
What are your feelings about the Shenzhou 9 mission?
Of course, it's a fantastic achievement. I feel very proud about this.
I feel it was a really special moment. Our country is becoming stronger and stronger, and our overall national power is now at an advanced international level. Shenzhou 9 marks a breakthrough for our nation to the manned space technology so far only achieved by the United States and Russia. So many people, like our scientists, have contributed to these achievements in making China a great country.
I watched the whole thing on TV that day. I was really happy to see it. The level of science and technology in our country has already reached an advanced level that is really world-class.
I
think it's a new milestone for our space technology. From now on, China is at a higher level in terms of world-class technological development.
Do you think there's a conflict in terms of the amount spent on space technology while so many people still live in poverty in China?
In fact, nobody should be thinking this. It's not a waste. To be outstanding, a country needs to develop in every field, from basic infrastructure to advanced technology. Space technology is also a very important resource we need to develop. Anyway, our country has been doing its best in every field of development.
Of course, it's not a waste of resources and money. Our country also needs to build up its scientific field. Shenzhou 9 is in space and has even docked with our space model. This is an important symbolic achievement for our country. I think, of course, we must help some poor places like the Northwest.
I don't think so. Developments in space technology are also very important to human progress. If they can find other resources in space, we won't have to worry shortages here on Earth. There's no contradiction between the space program and the national infrastructure. The government can invest in poor rural areas and invest in technology at the same time.
It
has some negative effects on the launch day. I work in civil aviation and lots of passengers complained because they were delayed for this big event. But personally, I'm in favor of this project. China has been quite successful at exploring space, and it's brought practical benefits. For example, without satellites, we wouldn't have the convenience of GPS. This is a benefit for both the countries.
Rather than wasting money on unjust wars and nonsensical international disputes, it's much more useful to launch more spacecrafts and satellites. We can't just focus on basic infrastructure development, but neglect achievements in space, or vice versa. Anyway, there is a balance we need to achieve. I think comprehensive development like this is the true meaning of a harmonious society we hear so much about.